Let's call this meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Can we have a roll call vote? Yes, we can. I'll take that. I sure will. Wonderjum.
Here.
Hybor.
Here.
Steffes.
Here.
Gardine.
Here.
Palmer.
Here.
Jahan.
Here.
And Klein.
Here.
Everyone here for the organizational meeting. Thanks. Can we have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Support.
Okay. So moved by Klein, supported by Gardine?
Sure.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Motion carries. It's time for election of officers. Just to review, a little background, board bylaw 0152 states the board shall elect a president and vice president as well as a secretary and treasurer. Election of officers shall be by a majority of the full board. Where no such majority exists on the first ballot vote, a second vote shall be cast for the two candidates who receive the greatest number of ballot votes. The floor will be open for nomination for each officer's position, and according to Robert's Rules of Order, the nomination need not be seconded. After all nominations have been received for an officer's position, a motion to close nominations for the specific officer's position will be requested and a vote will occur. So as you can see, I'm starting the meeting, and that's how our bylaws state that this should begin. So I am going to open the floor for nominations for president.
I'd like to nominate Jason Highworth.
Okay.
I'll nominate Bob Wonderjum.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Say it one more time. Any other nominations?
Do you need a motion to close?
Okay,
then?
need a motion to close? Okay, and let's have a roll call vote for the position of president. Dahan.
Bob.
Hybor.
Hybor.
Palmer.
Hybor.
Wonderjet.
Myself.
Gardine.
Hybor.
Steffes.
Wonderjump.
And Klein.
Highworth.
Okay, so it is 4 votes for Jason and 3 votes for Bob. So Jason, you are the new president. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Jason.
Thank you.
And this belongs to you.
All right.
Do you want to switch spots or do you want to just stay?
We can
for
stay
tonight?
here is fine.
Okay.
Let's-
Or for this
Makes
A
it
lot of
easy.
stuff
Yeah,
tonight.
a lot of stuff here. All right, so then we go into nominations for the next seats. So open up nominations for vice president. I'd like to nominate Brent Dahan. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Last call. Any other nominations? All right. Do a roll call vote. Or does it?
Okay. Hybor.
Dahan.
Steffes.
Duh.
Do we need the motion to close that nominations?
Yeah,
Okay.
normally you do.
Okay. Can we get a motion to close
So
the?
moved.
Thank you.
So we'll go back. Hybor.
Dahan.
Steffes.
Duh.
Gardine.
Dahan.
Dahan.
Myself, I guess.
Palmer.
Dahan.
Wonderjum.
Right.
Klein?
DeHaan.
New Vice President, Brent DeHaan.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, we'll open nominations for secretary.
I nominate Barb Palmer.
Thank you.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? And final, any other nominations? Can I get a motion to close nominations for
So moved.
secretary?
Motion to close.
All right, roll call vote.
Okay. Palmer,
Palmer.
Gardine,
Palmer.
DeHaan,
Palmer.
Thank you.
Steffes,
Palmer.
Warnergem,
Barb.
Klein,
Palmer.
Thank you all.
Hybor.
Barb Palmer.
Sorry.
Oh, you're the majority. You win.
Very good.
Thank you.
Any nominations for the position of treasurer?
I nominate Amy Gardine.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? One last time, any other nominations for the position of secretary?
No. No.
Motion to close.
Treasurer.
I'm sorry, treasurer, jeez. Treasurer, motion to close?
So moved.
Roll call vote, please.
Sorry.
Just filling it in. Secretary's done.
Wonderjud.
Amy.
Palmer. Gardine. Hybor.
Amy.
Okay, we're supposed to say Amy. I said Amy. I'm not.
Amy Gardine. All right.
Fine, there are no other Amy's.
Stop us.
Garding.
Thank you. Gardine.
Myself, I guess.
DeHaan.
Amy.
And Klein.
Amy.
Amy wins. Great job.
Take a lap.
Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, moving on in the board agenda to the professional service providers. So it's recommended that the Board of Education designate the following firms to provide professional services to the school district. The legals are representatives of Teeples and Teague Law, Miller Johnson, Thrun Law, Financial Advisors, PFM, Meter Investments, Auditing Firm, Yo and Yo, Certified Public Accountants, Architectural Firm, GMB Architects and Engineers, and Construction Management Firm, Owen Ains Kimball. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Support.
And just to review, none of these are new. They're the same ones we've used. We do look at, other places from time to time, but these places we've found to be exceptional for the services that they provide our district.
Just out of curiosity, when was the last time, this might be a Heather question, when was the last time we looked at architectural firms? Because GMB has been here a long time. We have had architectural companies that get a little too comfortable, and I think the market is open enough and we're a large enough district that maybe we should occasionally have a process, and maybe we have it and I don't know it, that we go out for bid for any and all of these services, but in particular, architectural. Because I'm going to tell you, I think it's been at least 10 years.
I know it's been at least 9 since we've done this, but we've been in construction pretty much every one of my 9 years, including this year, and GMB has been the architectural firm to do that. I think if and when you have a break in the action, that's probably a good time to review what's been done and then evaluate whether you want to look at some other ones. But I think, when you're in the middle of a project, it's I think that's a challenge to shift. But when we're finished, we certainly could look at that.
So I don't necessarily agree with that, Raj, because I still think we always need to think of being the best stewards we can for the districts, and I'm not discounting that you're not, but GMB has been with us for a very long time, and I think we need to look. And if you want to do it when 5-6 building is done, fine. But I think it needs to be done. It's too long. You know, and I bet I could go 15 years and they were here, at least. So, not OAK. OAK's probably been 12.
Yes, it's probably 2010.
So I have a foggy memory at times, but when it comes to some of this stuff, it's just time to change. We change auditing firms from time to time.
I can understand the question, but I do agree that right now, I mean, they've been excellent stewards with us. I've really enjoyed working with them, their thoroughness, their clarity on the projects, their listening to our community and our needs and our wants, following our strategic plan. I was able to walk with their architects through some of the buildings after they were completed this year, and we talked a lot about how much they like this community, and they're one of their favorite places to work, that they really enjoy getting the pulse on Grandville and understanding what we need and trying new things with us. The robotics center was one of them. It was such a huge project that they had never undertaken anywhere else, and I really appreciate that they listened to the things. We were talking about the electrical schematics that they had to come up with and the architecture for that. They had never done that anywhere, and it was just impressive between listening to all the different things that we wanted and needed in our community and what they delivered on. It was very impressive. And I wouldn't want to pull anyone out of a project and create inefficiencies, which can also be costly, trying to get another architectural firm up, but I don't disagree that it's always a good idea to look at the right time.
It's one of the reasons we went with a construction management company, is so that if we had to, we could do that. But we have never executed on that. But I just think
Doesn't mean we have to change, right? Just get a,
we don't need to change.
Just get a-
I'm not
a
saying
quote.
change. Correct.
No, I don't think.
Find the market and see if there's another fit that fits us well. That's all.
So would it be fair to say then, looking at next year, maybe before we get to this moment in time when 5-6 seems to be completed pretty well, that we maybe research some different possibilities and just
Yeah.
see what's out there?
Yeah,
Fair?
and they don't
Yeah, that's fair.
necessarily need to be in Grand Rapids. It's a big state.
That's fair.
I know we've really tried to, though, bring it local
Mhm.
and keep, so I kind of disagree on that piece, is that I'd like to see it be a local group. In West Michigan, that's, my opinion.
Well, and they also, besides just, if you look at different firms, not only are they local, but they have immense expertise in schools.
Yes, that's another point I think should be considered, is they're working with other school districts and the expertise that they have with schools.
Safety, design for learning, those kind of things. Yeah.
So, Lori?
Any other discussion? All right. We have to close discussion, get a motion, or just go vote?
So in favor.
Okay. All in favor of all the recommended designates? Say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. Next up is recommended that the Board of Education approve the attached schedule for school board meetings for 2024 that designates meetings to be conducted on the first and third Monday of each month. Unless otherwise noted, all meetings will begin at 7 p.m. and will be held in the boardroom of the administration building unless otherwise noted, otherwise posted. Sorry.
So,
Can I get a motion?
So moved. Support.
Sure. So again, this is our annual setting of our calendar. In the background section, you can see if there were any changes, why those changes were down to occur in this draft. So, yeah, so here are the calendar dates before you.
and if there is a need for a meeting, you would
call that or give enough time to make notice
Yes,
in the
we
community.
sure would.
Because I did see in January, we won't meet again.
Right.
Okay.
Bob, and this year you had mentioned you wanted 2 meetings in December, and again, on the calendar there isn't. Are you okay with that again?
I'm just curious, I wasn't gonna say anything, so thanks, Brent. Why we don't meet twice in December?
You know, the holiday time changes from year to year, and sometimes that last meeting is falling over. We typically haven't had a lot of business in December to do, so one meeting has been enough, but
Okay.
totally up to you guys.
I'm fine with
Fine
I
with
am
it.
too.
Yep.
Kind of appreciate it, actually. Again, unless
And
you
I'll
need
probably
us to
forget
meet.
about it, and it'll be a nice surprise again like last time. Just always plan first and third, first and third. Little robot.
All right, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, board compensation. It is recommended the Board of Education approve compensation to board members as permitted by law to receive $30 per meeting payable in 2 installments, the first half being paid in January or before, and the second half in July. This is consistent with past practice over the last several years. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
All right, discussion. Any
Yep.
background on it? I mean,
Yep.
It's what we've been doing.
this way for a long time.
all right. Seeing no discussion. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right. Designation of depositories. It is recommended the Board of Education designate Fifth Third Huntington Bank and Lake Michigan Credit Union as the depositories for the school district accounts. Deposits and investments may be placed at other institutions consistent with Board Policy 6144-investments. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing no discussion? All those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Motion carries. Electronic fund transfers and electronic transfer officer. It is recommended the Board of Education adopt the attached resolution authorizing the school district to participate in electronic fund transfers. It is further recommended the Board of Education designate Heather Raskowski, did I say that right? Raskowski, all right. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services as the electronic transfer officer, ETO, and authorized agent to complete such electronic fund transactions on behalf of the board. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion?
Is this something you've always been doing, Heather?
Yes. So just to touch base on one thing in particular, there is a dual control process in place. I can't initiate and then approve. I have Kayla Garza in the business office. Does that.
Awesome. Yeah.
Great. Any other discussion? All right. Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we are on to the resolution. All right, resolution to authorize electronic fund transactions, all right. Designation of signatures. It is recommended the Board of Education designate signatures for the various accounts as follows: capital projects funds, sinking fund, and construction fund. The board president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and chief financial officer. Other accounts are the board treasurer or chief financial officer. Debt service would be the board treasurer or chief financial officer. Contracts and agreements, those that exceed the state minimum bid threshold amount, the board president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, superintendent, chief financial officer, and so forth. Any background on that? Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward, yes, and the same designate needs that we've had in the past, so nothing new.
Nothing new.
We
Any
need
other
a
discussion? Go ahead.
Motion.
Can I get a motion?
I'm sorry?
We need a motion.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Can I get a motion?
There you go.
Moved.
Support.
Thank you.
Sorry, any other background, any other discussion? Sorry.
Good.
All right, no other discussion? All those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. And And then authorization of president to appoint liaison assignments. It is recommended the Board of Education authorizes the board president to appoint board members to liaison positions with various organizations and the Grandville Parks and Recreation Board. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Back
And
up.
same thing historically, board members have served as representatives, representing the Board of Education on various committees.
Any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion, let's go ahead and, all those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Opposed? Motion carries. And that, what else do we have on the agenda? Is that everything?
No
Public
public
comment.
comment for this
Oh.
meeting?
No public comment?
No public
No
comment for
public
this
comment.
meeting.
All right. Fair enough. Business, she'll adjourn.